This next feature or video that we're going to talk about is importing slides. Many times you've created PowerPoints and you don't want to have to create a new one just to revisit information from another presentation that you've already created. So I want to show you how easy it is to actually just simply steal or borrow a slide from another presentation. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to open up my PowerPoint that I've been working on. I'm going to put it half the screen. I'm then going to open up another presentation on the other side here. You just sign in very quickly. I'm going to create a new presentation, and right away the first things I do is I name it. So I'll name this one New Presentation. Not the most original names in the world. And then I'll also put it in a folder right away. Again, you put it in the folder by clicking on the folder, move to. I'll put this one in that Grace file. Hit move, and now it's already there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually borrow this slide because I really appreciate or like this whole policies section that's in this power or presentation. All that I do is I simply click on it and drag it over here. All right, so it takes a second. Actually, what I did is I just dragged it or copied and pasted it. So I click on the actual slide that I want to take over. This PowerSchool slide, for instance, it's highlighted down here. I'll right-click on it and I'll say copy, or I can hit Control-C after the entire slide has been highlighted blue. Copy it, go over to this section over here, right-click and hit paste, or Control-V, and now my PowerSchool slide has now been moved over to my new presentation as well. I think this stuff is very important to know how to actually work smarter and not harder. And so a lot of presentations that I've made in the past is I'm recreating for a new school year. I want to make things a little bit better. So what I'll do is I'll actually go into my old presentations and kind of take slides from different presentations to make it make more sense. But this is one really easy way to import slides. Now, one more way that you could actually do this much more efficiently is if you're in your new presentation, and let's say that I want to take a bunch of these slides instead of copying and pasting, what I could do is go up to File, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth one down says Import Slides. I click on that. It asks which presentation I actually want to take from. Well, the open house presentation is what it is, policies and this thing here. So I can click on this and hit Select. And it's going to look in your drive and find any presentation that you already have uploaded. And what I can do is I can either take all of them by simply clicking on all of them, or a quick way if you have a lot of slides you want to import is make the first one or highlight it so it's blue, and then hit the Control button and hit the next one, and you'll notice that these two have been highlighted now. So that can be much more selective, and I'm holding Control and clicking on the slide itself. And this is allowing me to choose, not all of them, but just the ones that I want. And of course, they go blue whenever, so like the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 11 have been selected. A way to get all of them very quickly is to select the first one and hit Shift. That will then highlight all of them. So I can click and hit Import Slide. And if you look now, it's going to import all those slides right down the side of this in a much more efficient manner. So many different ways to import slides. Again, a really good thing to do when you have a number of presentations on your drive. You could kind of pull from a lot of them at one time.